Hello, good morning everybody. Happy Tuesday. We're here with this science class with more fun learning and more fun activities. Look, this is a shark. This is what we made at the Zoom class. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. So for this science class, we're actually making a under the sea theme special aquarium. So we are having our own aquarium at the house. We just need a big and empty box that we are not using because Miss Jo is gonna make it just like if we were at the school. This is what we normally do. We create our own under the sea aquarium or under the sea theme box. So for this class, actually this is a science class, we are going to lower the sound so you can hear me and I can give you the information better. Just like in the previous video, in the phonics video, I show you these interesting animals. There was one that was spiky and pointy and colorful and very strange. Do you remember the name? A sea urchin. Can you say sea urchin? Sea urchin. Do you remember the name of this one? A shark. Very good. This is an easy one because we know and we sing all the time the baby shark songs, but this one is one that we don't really know that much. It's a very funny one. It has many colors. You can find it in many different colors and it lives in the bottom of the sea. And it's called a sea urchin. It has spikes to protect itself from the animals that want to eat it as a defense mechanism. So you are going to need Play-Doh. You can also do it with clay. So this is one of the things that we are going to put inside our under the sea box. But I'm going to show you how we make this under the sea box. It's a very simple box, an empty box, and we painted blue in the inside part. Actually, is the last thing we need to do. The first thing that we need to do is the things that we put inside that under the sea box, okay? So one of the things that we are going to do first is our sea urchin. So you might want to get some clay for this one, but if you don't have clay, just like I know many of you don't have these things at the house and it's hard to get, but you might have Play-Doh, any color. Actually, it's even a lot of fun to do it in different colors. So if you can get blue, you can get gray, you can get even pink, because sea urchins come in different colors, just like you saw in the video. Okay. They are not in just one color. They're actually in very irregular colors, like multicoloring. Sea urchins. Okay. And when they are under the water, they actually seem a little bit different. Their color changes. Okay, so we make a ball with the Play-Doh, just like that one. Do you see? Okay, if you like to make it even more fun, you can add glitter or, look, some nice sequins like that to make it resemble just like the ones we saw at the video, because they did look a little bit shiny and bright. Okay, here in Chile we actually find lots of these sea animals. Can you say sea urchin? Sea urchin. So, okay, we have the ball. If you don't want to put this sequence or any glitter, that's fine as well. You don't have to, but Miss Joy is doing it just for fun. And what else? We now get the wooden toothpick, look, and we are gonna put it through the Play-Doh ball. You see? Just like this. This might be way too big or way too long. So what I like to do, you can at the house do it differently, but what I like to do is I cut it in half and I do it like this. There you go. Do you see? That's easier because if it's just a complete one whole wooden toothpick, it's way too big. It would be way too long for the sea urchin. So you see, Miss Joy is cutting it in half. So we want to keep doing that. If you want to do the same as Miss Joy, you cut it in half and you stick it on the Play-Doh to simulate the sea urchin. You see? So do you know what are we doing after this? When we have the sea urchins, we're gonna let it dry, and when the Play-Doh is hard and dry, it's ready to put it inside our Under the Sea theme box. So we want to add maybe 3 more wooden toothpicks cut in half to resemble like a sea urchin. Do you see? Is it looking like a sea urchin? Be careful, don't hurt yourself because they are spiky. They have the spikes to protect themselves from the sea animals, other predators that want to eat them, because in the middle they're soft. So they have the spikes to protect themselves. Let's say a shark is coming and he wants to eat the sea urchin. Ah! Ouchie! He tries to eat it, but he can't. Ah! Because he has spiky spikes. And he hurts the shark's mouth. So the sea urchin will be safe from the shark's attacks and other big animals that wants to eat it. So what if we do the same in pink? Imagine how cool will that look. And another one in blue. You might want to do 2 or 3 of these, and then when you get your box, your Under the Sea theme box, you get any empty box, medium size, you paint the inside in blue, you let it dry, and you start placing your sea animals inside. Okay, just like that. If you look well, this sea urchin is looking ready to go. And do you think the sea urchin can stand by itself? Do you think he can stand? We can try and see. We can do the test and see if he can stand just like he will do at the inside part of the box. So let's see. There you go. This is how it will be at the inside of the Under the Sea theme box. So you place your sea urchin like that and it will just stand. I think if you put enough wooden toothpicks in the sea urchin, it will be awesome. Be careful with the spikies, and always with mommies and daddies help and supervision.